They told you that if you work hard, you'll make it. That if you grind, hustle, and never give up, you'll find success. But what if that's the biggest lie ever told? Hard work alone doesn't make you rich. It never has. If it did, the hardest working people in the world would be millionaires. The janitors, the miners, the factory workers, the nurses pulling double shifts. But they're not. Because the system doesn't reward effort, it rewards leverage. And the truth is, hard work is the slowest path to wealth. We've been trained to equate sweat with success, to believe that more hours mean more money. But most people don't realize they're playing the wrong game entirely. They're trying to win a game of wealth using rules designed for survival. From childhood, we were told to study hard, get good grades, get a good job. The script never changes. Work for decades, retire at 65, and hope your body can still enjoy what's left. That's the dream they sold you, and for most people it's a nightmare in disguise. Because when you sell your time, you limit your potential. There are only 24 hours in a day, and no matter how hard you work, you can't escape that ceiling. That's the trap. The poor and middle-class trade time for money. The wealthy trade ideas, systems, and capital for money. That's why one person can make in an hour what another makes in a year. It's not because they work harder, it's because they work differently. Think about it. The cleaner at a skyscraper and the CEO inside it might both work long days. One leaves exhausted, the other leaves richer. The difference isn't effort, it's value. Hard work builds discipline, but it doesn't build wealth. Because money doesn't care how hard you work. It only cares how much value you create. If your work can be replaced by someone else for the same pay, then your time isn't unique. It's a commodity. And commodities don't make people rich. The secret isn't to work harder. It's to build leverage. Leverage means your effort multiplies. It means your work continues to earn when you stop working. That's how the wealthy play. A single investor can make more money sleeping than Alabora makes breaking their back. Why? Because the investor uses leverage of money, of systems, of people. But the system doesn't teach you that. It teaches obedience. It teaches you to trade hours for a paycheck and to believe that's the only way. They keep you busy chasing overtime while they collect passive income. They tell you hard work pays off because it keeps you working. Meanwhile, they build systems that earn while they sleep. That's the harsh truth most people don't want to hear. Because it's comforting to believe effort equals reward. It feels fair. But life isn't fair, it's strategic. If you don't understand the game, you become a piece on someone else's board. Hard work matters, yes, but only when directed toward the right things. Working hard at the wrong thing only gets you nowhere faster. That's why people spend decades grinding and still feel stuck. They mistake movement for progress. But motion without direction is just exhaustion. Look at the richest people in the world. Most of them aren't working 18-hour shifts. They built machines, businesses, brands, systems that work for them. While the average person works for money, the wealthy make money work for them. That's the difference between slavery and freedom in modern society. The real path to wealth is learning how to separate your income from your time. That's where leverage begins. You can create leverage with money, investing it into assets that grow. You can create leverage with code, building something once and selling it forever. You can create leverage with media, a video, a song, an idea that keeps paying you long after the work is done. That's what rich people understand. You don't get paid for time, you get paid for impact. And the faster you realize that, the faster your life changes. Hard work alone builds a strong worker. Leverage builds a free person. The modern world doesn't reward sweat, it rewards creativity. It rewards those who think, those who take risks, those who find ways to multiply their effort beyond their hours. If you want to escape the slow lane, stop asking, "How can I work harder?" and start asking, "How can I make this work without me?" Because if your income stops when you stop working, you're not free. You're trapped. And that's the modern illusion of success. A stable paycheck, steady hours, a small raise each year. But behind it all, the same chains, polished and disguised. The more you work, the more you owe, your time, your health, your dreams. And the moment you stop, the world stops paying you. But those who understand leverage, they build once and profit forever. They invest in assets, not liabilities. They create instead of consume. They use technology, people, and capital to buy back time. That's why the rich get richer. It's not luck, it's understanding the math of time. Time is the only thing that doesn't scale. But leverage makes your time exponential. That's why 1 hour spent on the right thing can be worth 1,000 spent grinding at the wrong thing. Most people won't realize this until it's too late. They'll keep chasing raises instead of building assets. They'll keep saving money that loses value instead of investing it. They'll keep working hard for someone who already escaped the game. Because the system rewards obedience, not intelligence. It needs people who believe hard work alone is the answer. That's how the machine keeps running. But if you can see past it, if you can learn how money really moves, you can break out. You can stop selling your time and start buying freedom. Because wealth isn't built in the hours you work. It's built in the moments you decide to think differently. It starts when you realize your job is just a stepping stone, not a life sentence. When you use your paycheck not to survive, but to build. When you invest in skills, assets, and systems that multiply without your presence. Then, and only then, hard work becomes powerful, because it's directed toward freedom, not survival. So don't stop working hard. Just make sure the hard work is building something that lasts, something that pays you tomorrow for what you did today. The truth is simple. Working hard isn't bad. It's just incomplete. It's the first step, not the finish line. Hard work without strategy leads to exhaustion. Hard work with leverage leads to freedom. So choose carefully what you're building. Because every hour you spend is either buying your freedom or funding someone else's. And once you understand that, you'll never look at work the same way again.